Was 2001 the most pivotal year in gaming? Welcome to Off the Chest and welcome to this new series. We're diving deep into the precipice of the games that shaped all games to come. If you're already doubting me, good. Your opinions are sacred, drop them in the comments. No stone will be left unwashed, we're finding the truth together. In this series we're travelling across genres, studios, titans. These games, they didn't just launch, they landed. They paralysed critics, spawned loyal fan bases and carved their codes into our psyche. I'm your narrator, your ferryman, the raving maniac guiding you through this monumental year. By the end of it all, we'll answer one question. Since the turn of the millennium, can 2001 be deemed the most iconic year for gaming? Now for the haters, who thinks I'm just a rusty trinket, or a lunatic who thinks Battle Royales is about Japanese school kids murdering each other. Relax. I'm no philosopher, I'm just a guy who likes his beers cold and his games playable at launch. As you've probably guessed from the weak thumbnail, our first stop on this journey is Devil May Cry. Now, complete honesty. This series didn't start as some grand gaming analysis. I just wanted to make a video about that man, Dante. But when I looked at the release list for 2001, I felt something, a sadness, like discovering something I loved had returned, only to disappear again. Kubrick was right. The monolith we reached for wasn't in the stars, it was in the palms of our hands. Devil May Cry is the perfect blend. Adventure, combat, mystery, horror, fantasy, romance, well, bromance. One genre can't contain this game, so I went to Reddit. They call it a stylish hack and slash. Stylish is not a word I use lightly, but after replaying Devil May Cry, yeah, you feel like Neo taking the red pill. This game, it has no business being this good in 2001. It's like stepping into a Rob Zombie music video directed by Del Toro. It's brutal, dark, weird, and it works. The aesthetic, dripping with gothic architecture. The story, angels, demons, souls, power, all grounded in a world close enough to our own. And then there's Dante. White-haired half-demon, son of Sparta. At first glance he's cocky, arrogant, goofy. Beneath the bravado is pride in his demon blood, a deep sense of duty, a desire to honour his father and avenge his mother. He's powerful, yeah, but he doesn't flex it for ego. He uses it to keep the lights on, the pizza warm and the drinks flowing. He's the guy you'd share a cold one with. That wasn't by accident, that was by design. But Dante's not just a badass, he's layered. He carries grief, compassion, he protects those who can't defend themselves, a walking contradiction, swagger and sorrow, power and pain, charisma and chaos. That is why he's iconic. He's human. So,
hit the road.
Replaying DMC, a few things stuck with me. The text pop-ins, the eccentric menu screen, the static camera angles. Wait a second. I must be the last person on the planet to realise this. Devil May Cry was originally Resident Evil 4. There is a God. Because imagine if the publishers had reeled it back in. Today's industry, they'd shut it down. Demand Dante be a beefcake cop. Turn the unique demons into zombies. Strip the weirdness for more realism. And we'd lose something electric. But they didn't. They stood their ground and thank whatever deity you believe in, because the result, a stylish, moody, utterly original experience that dared to be different. I sucked at Devil May Cry going in. The game boots up, defaults normal difficulty, fine. I hacked through the puppets, the shotgun, the scissor sisters, which feels unbelievable by the way. But I had little style. The first fight with Phantom, grueling. Took me 3 attempts. I tried staying at range, pick Phantom off, but his health ticked down painfully slow, and Dante crumbled in just a few hits. That was my first fundamental mistake. Then something clicked. I went in aggressive, unrelenting. I Mario'd him to death. Then came the Black Knight. Best entrance in the game. And here's the thing, I applied the same strategy I used for Phantom. It failed. I tried dodging, waiting, looking for openings. Didn't matter, he crushed me. That's when I stopped. I sat with it, thought it through. The game doesn't have a block. Why? Because it doesn't want you to play safe. It punishes caution, it rejects fear. You have to be bold, precise. Every swing has to mean something. Every dodge isn't an escape, it's a setup, a reposition. I stopped flailing and started thinking. Used initiative, pressed in, triggered up. No mercy, no space, tore through him. And that mindset, it's not just part of the gameplay, it is Dante. At first, the combat might look simple. Just hack and shoot, right? Wrong. You have to read enemies, watch their tells, react on instinct. But once it clicks, it's magic. And then there's the style meter. The on-screen judgment, rating your every move, pushing you to do more than just fight. It dares you to look good. And every time it lands, it feels earned. You start to feel Dante's rhythm, his confidence, his flair. The difficulty didn't spike, it expects the players to learn. Since its release, the stylish hack and slash genre has grown and evolved. We've seen Ninja Gaiden, God of War, No More Heroes, Bayonetta. The granddaddy of them all. I hope I did Devil May Cry justice. This has been Off the Chest. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode of...
Well, better you than me.